fool. Man, I come fuck with a real one today, you feel me? Today's video gonna be a little different, man. I'm out here working right now. I called Kenfo, he like, oh, it's gonna be about an hour. About an hour? I got things I need to do today. So I'm like, man, I might as well go ahead and drop me a little video, you feel me? And then while I do my work at the same time, man. One thing I can say is, not gonna lie, I'm blessed. Hey, I know somebody will be like, but what the fuck? I know. Don't worry about all that. This just my working shirt, bitch. Like, don't do that. All right? Don't act like you ain't got them socks that got them holes in there at the front of your toes and shit, but can't nobody see it because you got shoes on. Don't do that. Go ahead and give out this little shit right here, man. But I'm blessed, bro, because for one, this that same job I lost doing dumb shit, smoking, getting high, thinking shit cool, thinking shit sweet. This that same job. But the good Lord blessed me and said, you know what, Key? I think you learned your lesson. You know. I think you learned your lesson. You know what's crazy about learning your lesson? You can sit up there and pray to God, I learned my lesson, God, I don't want to do it no more. He know your intentions in your heart. So guess what? He looking down on you like, he hit you with that day. Because he know you lying. And still give you the opportunity. Knowing you gonna fuck up. But just to show you gonna fuck up. And guess what? He did it to me. That's how I know. He was giving me opportunities, bro. And I'm constantly messing them up. And once I finally learned my lesson, it wasn't too late though. It wasn't on the situation where it was like, dang. It was almost too late though. I'm not gonna hold you. Because for one, I had lost my job for 2 years, nigga. Right? Now that don't mean I didn't work for 2 years. No, that is not what that means. I lost a good paying job for 2 years. Alright? And then I had to go sit on the bench. Now while I was sitting on the bench, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself. You can learn a lot about yourself too. Because you know, sometimes when people get put in situations, that's when you learn the most about somebody. Are they battle tested? You being battle tested don't always mean like you in the streets or you know on that type level. Like being battle tested can mean a whole bunch of things. That's when I learned that I was in the test of my battles. And at that point in time, it was kind of like, okay, well, either you gonna sink or you gonna swim. Crazy thing about it was I know how to swim. But sometimes in spiritual warfare, you don't know how to swim. And I was in a spiritual warfare and didn't even know it. Now, spiritual warfare is, say you want to stop smoking cigarettes. Say you want to stop doing drugs. Say you want to stop doing this. Say you want to stop doing that, right? And you get a glimpse of light. That little bit of glimpse, you like, okay, I think I can do it. I think I can do it, right? And then all of a sudden, when I say all of a sudden, that's exactly what I mean, okay? Because a lot of times, it don't be the devil or Lucifer to play on your top. It be your own mind, your own emotions. It be self playing with your own top. That's spiritual warfare. Because the devil knows your deepest and your darkest secrets. He knows your vices, okay? And with that being said, if he know your vices, all he got to do is put it in your face just a little bit, because he know you're going to bite that bait. I don't think y'all understand me. I ain't preaching, right? I ain't no preacher. I just want people to understand that I went through the same thing that I'm talking about right now, okay? Spiritual warfare is probably one of the hardest things that you will ever get through in life. Because it tests you in a place where, it tests you in a place where you would have never thought you would have been tested. Spiritual warfare shows you the person that you are. Spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. It'll test you. And to be honest with you, a lot of us need to be tested. See, people run around all day long playing. You want to play all day until it gets real in the field. Then at that point in time, you turn to God and say, God, I need your help. But you didn't need his help whenever you was doing what you was doing when you was doing it how you was doing it. You didn't need his help then. What they need? 2 ounce? Yeah, 2 ounce. You didn't need his help when you was out here thugging and drugging. You didn't need his help then. But all of a sudden, now you going through whatever you going through in life. Now you need the Father's help. It don't work like that, fam. I'm sorry. Oh, he gon'. But here's the crazy thing. He gonna hear your prayers though. He gonna hear you out. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know how like when your kids don't listen to you, you know they constantly fucking up. You hearing what they saying, but you already rested in your mind like, nah, I ain't doing that. But you gonna continue to let them talk. Then you might give them an inch and they take a mile. That's how we are as humans. And that's why the devil himself knows. He knows. That's why he's playing up top. I had to understand that from a different standpoint, and it took a long time. Only got 2 of those. It took a very long time for me to understand what I am telling y'all. Okay, so here goes the other one. Once I got it, I never lost faith. I never once told myself like, dang, like I'll never get back to where I was or whatever the case may be. I told myself I'm gonna be better than what I was. And then next thing you know, I started doing content creating and I started telling my story on Facebook and Instagram. Once I started doing that, it didn't take long for me to grow confidence in what I was doing. It didn't take long. My biggest thing was, in the beginning was, are people going to listen to what I'm saying? I figured out real quick that you can't help everybody. Not everybody want to be helped. Some people just want to be left alone. And at the end of the day, that's cool with me. Because you can't help everybody, right? But once I started doing it, I found joy within myself of doing it. Of telling my story. Giving out my testament. Because that's what it is. It's a testament of me. It's a testament of Keith. Some people mess with it and some people don't. I'm not here to please everybody. And I feel like this is what God wants me to do. I'm not preaching. I'm basically just giving out my testimony. I'm basically telling y'all about my life and my mistakes. Have I learned from all my mistakes? I don't think so. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. It was only one man that was perfect and he died for our sins, folks. All I'm saying is, no matter what you're going through, no matter what type of cards life done dealt you, folks, you can get up out of that jam. But before you get out of that jam, not only do you have to have faith in the man above, but you got to have faith in yourself for yourself to get up out that jam. I didn't have faith in myself for me to stop smoking that gas, because this is how I'm going to tell you I didn't. I always told myself, bro, I don't think I could ever stop smoking that gas, bro. I don't think I could ever stop smoking that gas, bro. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, yeah, I can't stop smoking that gas, bro. Got a good paying job, bitch. Still, once I got the good paying job, right? What Don Tripp said, more money, less stress. But a lot of times it's more money, more stress, right? More money, more problems, right? And I get the bread, bitch. When I get the bread, I start indulging in gag, you feel me? Like that good gag. And then I start indulging in the pens. So I'm making good money. I'm taking care of my family, but yet here I am still smoking on vape pens, right? And when you don't get caught doing something, that's when you don't get caught doing something, that's when you feel as if you untouchable. When you don't get caught doing something, that's when you feel like you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. I felt like that. I felt like nobody could tell me nothing. For one, I'm making bread, you feel me? For two, I ain't getting caught doing what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? And I was content on the situation. And then come to find out, you can't hide from the man above. You know what I'm saying? Because what's done in the dark shall come to light eventually. You feel me? I don't care what it is, bro. Whatever's done in the dark shall come to light. And it might not hit you in the way that you think. You see what I'm saying? It might not be on some shit where it's like, oh, you doing dirt, you doing dumb shit, you doing this, you doing that, and you go to prison or you die. It might not hit you in that type of situation. It might be a situation like for instance, right? Say you a woman beater, right? Say you a woman beater and you beat on women. Okay, then you have 3 daughters. Right? Now, you didn't go to jail, you didn't go to prison, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that happened to you. Her brothers didn't come punch on you or nothing like that, right? But let's say all 3 of your daughters get with dudes and all 3 of them getting beat on and they can't tell you because it was the same. Come on, man. It's just like that. You see what I'm saying? It's the same situation, right? Now, I'm glad that my karma didn't trickle down on my kids on some shit like that, you feel me? But it kind of did when I lost my job. I lose the job, right? Mind you, I lost the job, bro. I still ain't learned nothing. You see what I'm saying? And in that situation, I keep smoking because I'm mad at myself that I lost the job. I feel like, low-key, I feel like I'm on some shit where it's like, bro, I shouldn't even lost the job, bro. Like, that should have never happened. This should have never happened. Whoop in the third. But at the end of the day, it's like, how can you be mad at some shit that you did? You feel me? Like how can you be mad that you got caught doing something you knew you ain't had no business doing? And that's something that I did not learn until later on. You feel me? It took a long time. It took a long time for me to be like, okay, well, damn. Why sit up here and be bitter about something that is your fault, that you did? You put yourself in that situation, right? And the whole time, I'm not even knowing that this is spiritual warfare. Whole time, I'm not even knowing that I'm putting myself in a situation where the devil think he winning. Whole time, didn't even know it. Whole time, didn't even know it. Let me go check on my partner. Y'all roll with me. Make sure there ain't nobody here, because I don't want him to be back there doing this shit on his own. Oh, boy told me an hour. He said 9:30. But you never know. They could have fucked around and pulled up and be like, surprise! I'm like, oh, shit. Then he like, what was you? I'm like, shit, I don't know what happened. Let me see. Oh, he got the ramp down. Okay. So, hey, it's okay. It's okay. When they come, just come get me. Okay. I'm already knowing I'm gonna like Migo. I got a Migo with me. He don't speak English, but that little motherfucker that worked, he hopped out the truck so motherfucking quick. I said, oh, it's Speedy Gonzalez. But, back to what I was saying, man. So, oh, shit. This is my little, like, whenever I'm in the frozen area, I have to, like, I'll stack everything up right here. And then when it's time to get it, I just get it out the door and boom, 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 boom. But everything really just kind of like, in the frozen area, you got to actually like go through some shit, look at your paperwork and be like, oh, I need this. Woo. Anyway, so me being in that situation, me being mad at I wasn't even mad at myself in the beginning. I was mad at the system. Cause I felt like I could beat the system. Okay. Now also too, I'm finna show you something. I'm finna tell you something. You'll get put in a situation where you and whoever you kicking it with at the job, you and whoever you kicking it with, wherever you at, right? Both of y'all be doing the same thing, but only you keep getting caught. Only you the one that get in trouble, or whatever the case may be. And you feel like, well, fuck, if he do it or if she do it, why can't I do it, right? How many of y'all been put in that type of situation? Right now, understand this right here. you can't. Everybody can't do what everybody else do. That man over there could be getting high every motherfucking day and don't nobody say nothing to him. Okay? But you over here could be doing the same thing and they constantly getting on to you. I'm going to tell you why though. Because they look at you more with more responsibility. Like they want you to have more responsibility. They want you to have more, you know what I'm saying, like position in whatever you got going than this guy right here. They don't see no value in that guy. They see value in you. And then you doing the same thing that he doing, you're going to get put in the same category that he's in. And now you don't have no value just like he does. And then you're going to be wondering why when it comes time for you to get that raise, they're going to be looking at you the same way they look at him. You see what I'm saying? Oh, boss man, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I came up for my raise. Oh, you know what? I got you, huh? Boom. He flicked that dime at you. He flicked that quarter at you. You feel me? You like, what the fuck is this? Oh, that's raise. 10 cents. That's your raise. 10 cents. Yeah. Nah, bro, like I thought you don't. Oh no, you do what he do. Huh? Yeah, Nah, we wanted you for that manager position, and then you was gonna move up to vice president in the company, but you doing what he do. So we said, you know what? It's cool. We found us another candidate. Shelly, come on in. Shelly then came in. She done got a suit on. She was dressed how y'all dressed. Now then Shelly then came in with a suit on and shit. She done got $100 raise. You hot. You got a 10 cent raise. She got $100 raise, bro. Now you hot. Now Shelly on salary. You getting paid hourly. You feel me? But you hot. But you were doing the same shit Greg was doing over here. I didn't understand that. Alright? Until I lost my job. Lose the job. Boom. And I'm like, oh. No. Not me. Right? But the thing was, here go the craziest shit though, right? I've been praying. Right? But understand that just because you pray don't mean that whatever you praying for is going to happen, because you not sincere in your heart, fam. You see what I'm saying? I was praying for guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. Okay? Whole time, he was really giving it to me in a different way than what I knew. You see what I'm saying? Because once I lost the job, I went to another job. Listen to me. It's like he passed the baton off and said, stick. And I said, and I grabbed that bit and I got running, right? I get to the next job making more money, right? But that right there was just an illusion, because I'm praying saying, oh, Father, please help me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, now mind you, I pray every night. So I ain't just coming to talk to my Father about some shit that just popped off and then I put him on the back burner. That don't happen, you feel me? But here's the thing though, right? Even though I talk to him on a day-to-day basis, at that point in time, when I came to him about the situation, I wasn't sincere in my heart about stop smoking the gas. You feel me? Cause I get over there, another drug test, failed, had to go to the clearinghouse, got the job back within a month. All right, within a month, got the job back. Right after that, guess what happened? Now I'm telling myself, okay, I found a remedy. You feel me? Ooh, boom, I get the fake pills, I get this. I ain't gonna never get powerful. And it was working for a while. I was at the company for 2 years, thugging, right? Then, just like I told y'all in the story before, understand that I didn't lose my job for smoking gas. I lost my job because I got high and I ate too much and I fell asleep behind the wheel, folks, and hit that little ass pole, right? How ironic is that? Because what's done in the dark, I don't think y'all hit me. I don't think y'all hit me, folks. Because what's done in the dark must come to light. And just like I had told y'all, Cause I honestly don't think y'all be hearing what I be saying. Y'all think that this shit is a game, or y'all think like, oh, he just saying shit. No, I boomeranged it. I threw the boomerang and now it's coming back, because I just told y'all, it's not when you doing something. it might not happen the way that you think it would happen. Let me say that again. I said that when something happens, when you doing something you know you ain't got no business doing, it's not gonna happen the way that you think it would happen. Just like the fact that I said that if you was a woman beater, it might not happen to you, but it could happen to your kids. Because it didn't happen the way that you thought it was gonna happen. It happened in a whole nother way. But what you mean by that, Key? Hold on, I'm finna school you real quick. I lost my job by smoking gas, fell asleep behind the wheel, hit the pole, didn't report it, got fired. How ironic is that? How ironic is that? Lose the job, boom, now I'm hurt. Now I'm back mad. Now I'm still doing the same thing that I was doing when I lost the job. You feel me? But it wasn't until it was in the dirt that I got another job that wasn't paying shit. They were paying $20 an hour. Okay? Out here in Texas, once you start making money, okay? Understand what I just said. Let me not say $20 ain't shit. When you start making money, and you the breadwinner in your household, fam, and you paying all these bills, and you can still backdoor and do whatever you need to do, and everybody looking at you like, okay, yeah, with the yeah, and then you get dropped down to $20 an hour when you were making $1,000 and shit a week, thousands in a week. It hurt. It hit different. Now your check be looking like motherfucking me $700-800. You were getting paid two, 3 times that in 1 week. Now you sick. I was sick. But just like I said, oh, they don't hear me. I don't think they hear you. But just like I said, just like this hole is in my shirt, okay? When you get battle tested, that lets you know if you built for this or not. Boomerang. That's a boomerang, nigga. Cause I had got battle tested. You feel me? And in the test of my battles, I was down, but I went out. I went broke, like D-Lo say. I went broke, I was just fucked up. You feel me? Because in the time where I had to go get that job that was $20 an hour, I found myself. Without even knowing it, I found myself. Well, what you mean, Keith? I get over there, and at first, I'm still bitter about the whole situation. I'm still smoking on that gas. I'm still doing me. I'm still doing Keith. I ain't learned nothing yet. I ain't learned not a mimi tata yet. But when I get over here, something hit me like a motherfucking lightning bolt out of the sky, kid. And what it was I'm sitting here trying to figure out how I can get back in trucking, right? The job that I had said, well, you know what, in a couple months you can drive with us. I said, okay, cool. My cousin and homeboy hit me up and said, let's start a podcast. I said, okay, let's do it. Not one time did they make a move on us doing this podcast after I was giving them ideas after ideas. Right then and there, I told myself, you know what? Why sit up here and wait on somebody else when you can do it yourself? But instead of me doing a podcast, I started telling my story. And as I told my first story, and how much joy I found in me doing that, I told myself right then and there, I enjoy doing this, and I didn't understand that. People used to tell me all the time, boy, King, you can talk, boy. You really gifted at that, though. You got a gift of a gal with just to talk. You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Copia.
Huh?
La copia.
Yeah. You go. Sure. Here I come. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. sometimes in life you get battle tested, and when I got battle tested, I didn't know if I was gonna make it out, but I did. And I'm here to give y'all my testimony. I'm here to give y'all my story. Thank you. I just want y'all to understand, don't let it be too late for you or whatever you got going. I'm just keeping it a bean. Look, man, I want to ask you 3 things, man. Guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. And if it ain't that, man, I already know what time it is with me over here. Till next time. Oh, now, make sure you keep your motherfucking head on the swivel at all times. Make sure you stay on your P's and Q's. And just like I always told y'all, both gonna keep applying pressure, keep our foot on their neck. And if they can't breathe, that you apply more pressure to get you up out of here. For real, for real.